Basically, are you filming now? Okay, basically, this is my first controller that I ever had. It's a Newmark Mix Track Platinum, and it's got real basic features. You know, you got a few filter knobs, gain. You know, you got your browse, and obviously your deck platters here and your pitch gains. So I bought this mainly because it has a wide percentage of pitch on the side, as well as like you've got a couple effects and push buttons, which for other controllers, probably like the SB2, has the same capability, but is also cheaper, which was what really got my attention because it was a cheaper controller to buy when you don't have a lot of money. After this lasted me about 2 years at least, and then for some reason the left-hand side just cut out completely, like there's no sound at all coming out through them. After that, I saved up a few £100 and bought these, these are Newmark 4-track, still sticking with the Newmark brand, because they're cheaper than, say, Pioneer or Traktor. But they are based on Traktor software, which allows you to add more effects. You can remap all these extra knobs and buttons to do whatever you want, as well as it also has a standalone mixer where you can have 4 individual channels coming through. So like even if you don't want to, like I do, I plug my vinyl player into the mixer, and so I don't have to have it plugged into the laptop or Traktor at all. I just use it as a standalone mixer and play vinyls. So I don't have to have an amplifier, any extra things to go through into the speakers. As you can see, this is also a Newmark vinyl, and I bought that about 2 weeks ago, so that was like almost my newest addition to my setup. I had already started collecting some vinyls before, so that I had a selection to mix with and play around with before I even bought a vinyl player. And then my next addition, my latest addition, are these SAM Audio T7V speakers. They're quite new on the market. They're probably about 3-4 months old. But for the price range that they are, as well as like the build quality and standard at which SAM are, they're very high. They're very high ranked up in speaker quality. They have like different tweeters compared to like Pioneer speakers. They're called ribbon tweeters, which if I go into detail, it's like aluminium foil suspended by electromagnet, which then creates a vibration and has a higher tone range or something. I don't know. But yeah, they're my newest addition. You know, I still stick with a controller because CDJs and an extra mixer, they're way too expensive for me, especially as a student. Luckily, I didn't have to pay for these speakers. I just got them as a birthday present quite recently. But the rest of it, I had to pay out my own pocket. But so far, it's taken me about 3 years, I'd say, to build up this. That's because, you know, money situations, you got to save up. You don't save your money as wisely as other people probably do. I don't, especially. And this is what it is now. I mean, I've got also a keyboard which is in a different room, but I use that sometimes when I'm playing around, you know, on Logic. That's the software that I use. The DAW is what you call it. And yeah, that will be my setup.